Hello, you lovely people. I am your friend Kevin, and this is your Divine Daily Blast. We are in an angel numerology number 6 day today. What does that mean? That means, let me get my little trusty notes here. Revitalization, renewal, re-looking at things. You might want to make changes to your plans for the day, or at least make changes to your plans for the season, if you will. This is about defining choices and getting out of your procrastination land. If you've been sort of stuck, that's sort of linked to fear, linked to the ego, and pay no attention to the plans and directions of other people, and pay even less attention to what other people think about yours, think about what you're doing. Look at a number 6 angel numerology day as being the leader that others will follow. Think about the fact that, well, you know, this is what I'm up for. This is what I'm doing. This is what I am about. My isms. I am living happily ever after. If that is your mantra for today, then stick to it. I am awake to a new canvas. Think of your day as being a new page in the chapter of your book. I will retire with a masterpiece of adventures. Everything we do, everything we say, everything we are, everything we are not, is all a wild adventure. I am calm, I am peace, I am balance, I am stillness, I am ease. These 5, what would they call? Adjectives, I suppose they would be. Declarations: calm, peace, balance, stillness, ease. Those 5, Jay Shetty has a meditation. He wrote a book called Think Like a Monk, and in that book he lists these 5 virtues, if you will, counts them on each one of his fingers of one hand, and then keeps saying it. I am calm, exhale. I am peace, exhale. I am balance, exhale. I am stillness, exhale. I am ease. And just keep doing it over and over and over. It's a lovely way to connect with the divine, to get peaceful, to get quiet, all those things. Message from Archangel Raziel. As the scribe of mystical secrets, I can help you fully understand at a soul level the cosmic principles necessary to manifest a magical life. Your affirmation on this card: I am a co-creator with the universe. My awareness of the divine, my awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. We are continually expanding, learning new things, no matter what age we are, no matter what stage of life we're at. There's always an opportunity to open the book of knowledge, create the book of knowledge, create the book of knowledge for lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes. Moving into our master for the week, wonderful Hindu deity Rumi, comes with mystical knowing, breaking through boundaries. And the boundaries we have to break through is all these boundaries of fear. Fear keeps people trapped, keeps people behind the line. Fear is not something we should be buying into. Rumi was a 13th century Persian poet, and his words and his poems and his songs have been highly influential all over the world. He lifts national borders. He lifts ethnic divisions. And he's the direct experience of God. Rumi is acknowledged as the world's most popular poet. What's most magical about this great, incredible man is his ability to lighten up moments that can be deeply, deeply painful. In these deeply, deeply painful moments, challenging moments, the words that come from his poetry brings a sense of solitude or solace. And one of his most beloved phrases is, the wound is where the light enters. It shows that even in our darkness, most wounded moments, God will be there to lead us back into wholeness. It's time to move beyond any limitations of earthly realm. Any limitations or limiting beliefs that have been placed upon our laps, but been put in front of us, and it's time to break free from the constraints of family, politics, religion, anything else that you've been telling yourself that you should be following. You who are or what you need to do. These are constraining thoughts and beliefs that other people place upon us. The divine just said, go to the earth, have your experience, have your adventures, have your choices. They're yours, they belong to you. Trust that what you believe and trust that what you know, this is the only way to move forward for all of us. Now, I should say this. We don't need to disrespect other people, and we don't need to dump anything and everything we've learned and that we've got around us. You know, like some folks say, give up your worldly goods and follow this sect of mankind. And indeed, people have done it. Monks have given up their lives to follow the divine. And that's fine, providing it doesn't cause you even more distress. We're entering a time of our culture of freedom, of understanding, of breaking free from being controlled, being told what to do. It's getting to the point of we're not doing this anymore. And folks who've done that heinously, they're being exposed all over the place. Now, our archangel activation this week comes from the virtues. I like to think of this as like a guardian angels. And the virtues are known as angels that oversee moments or movements. They oversee the movements of nature. They oversee the movements and the changes in power dynamics. They oversee the movements that have global impact. Just their name brings up the feeling of strongholds. These angels have a miraculous, magical type of strength that assists all of us in holding strongly on to whatever position we have. Many protests going on all over the world. And the virtues are bringing their magical strength and assisting us holding on to our position, even if it's just and correct. They help us hold on to those things. They help us bring those things into view, if you will. They give us that oomph, that feeling. Yes, we can do it. No matter how tough things get, we're doing it. Now, the little bit of extra guidance they give us this week is saying that by prolonging any kind of disputes or altercations, we're delaying the arrival of freedom and happiness. So you see, my lovely friends, the more people hold on to false beliefs, to false narratives, the more people stay in that place of distress, in that place of disagreement, in that place of awkwardness and childishness, the more they are denying themselves the freedom that they could have. You might have a point to make, to get across, and you may be putting all your energy into trying to prove your point, but you will become drained and tired if you keep on digging in and digging in and digging in. So, even if it's just today, you're being invited by the virtues to be the peacemaker, to take time to right the wrongs, to clear your karma, and that way you'll be able to regain your freedom and your happiness, which is a whole lot more important. Now, let's move on to our friends, the fairies. Gertrude, Beatrice, they are just sitting in their land of freedom. They are, this time they're around it's kind of like a fountain. It is sort of like a natural fountain. Deep within the woods, I see a round little pond or a little body of water, and it's a small little trickling, bubbling fountain in the middle, and they're just around it. They're just breathing into it. They're calling it their wishing well of life, and letting it just bubble, bubble, bubble. Even if that's what you do, even if you have a small, tiny tabletop fountain, go get it, turn it on, and stare into the bubbling water. Sometimes they have these stores that sell these little tabletop fountains that have sort of LED lights under them. And the lights change and they get these beautiful patterns. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Bring us a blessing. Thank you, Gertrude. Thank you, Beatrice, for being with us. There you go. Hope. There you go. Now, we've had this fairy before. Gorgeous image. The rainbow, the butterfly. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Why don't we all help try today, turn a negative situation into a positive one? Lift ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and find freedom. All right, my friends, that's it from me today. Have a great day, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.